Hi, welcome to my How to Use Background series. My name is Tunji. Welcome to my channel. If you have not subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and remember to ring the bell so you will be notified when I post my videos. Today we are going to be working on this project together, and without any further ado, let's jump into today's tutorial. This design was sent to me this week by one of my clients. It was rejected and I'm asked to redesign it. So let's go straight to my slide and I'll share with you why I think the design is not successful. Alright, so I put it here that the layout is poor. One of the reasons why we always find ourselves coming up with dull layout is when we don't work with grids. When we don't work with grids, it's not different from building a house without a good foundation. The way the pictures are cropped is not nice, because if you look at the picture of the host here, you realize that she's placed on a white background, which also blend with the white background of the project, and this is not professional. And then we also have a picture of the co-host here in a bedroom background. And this alone can get the viewers confused, because when they see this, they'll start asking themselves this question like, okay, why do we have him in a bedroom and she's on a white background? And when they try to solve the equation and they found out that solving it is difficult, they won't even bother going through the other information on the design. Okay? And then I realized again that almost all the content placed on this artwork share the same size. When you make your content share the same size, it's not going to make your design look attractive to the eye, because the eye will be finding it difficult to find what to look first and then next. The combination of the colors is not nice. And also, I almost forgot, the image behind the theme is not helping at all. It's not even passing the message the way it's supposed to, because this is looking more like a law firm kind of design. The title of the artwork is estate planning. So the estate planning does not have anything to do with the picture behind it. Making more than one element in your design abstract is going to get your viewers confused. But making the focal point abstract is going to command attention. So the application I'm going to be using to achieve this project is going to be Photoshop. Now you can use other applications to do it, but it's always good to use the application you always find easy to come up with design concept real fast. So for me, I prefer using Photoshop. So let's go straight to Photoshop and start work on the project. So let's create a new document. So for this project, I'm going to be using 800 by 800 because I'm asked to do this for a social media ad. So I'm just going to make it 800 by 800, and my resolution is going to be 100. You can actually use 72, so I'm going to leave every other settings the way they are, and I'm going to select OK. So the next thing we're going to do is to create our grid. So I am going to use the shape tool, and I'm going to change the color of this to this color, and I'm going to just hold on shift and drag. So I'm going to use 39 by 39 pixels. So I'm going to use the shortcut on my keyboard. I'll hit Ctrl R on my keyboard to bring out the, and I'm going to move this here, and I'm going to move this one here like so, and I'll right click, select the rectangle shape, and I'm going to drag this here, and I'll do this and drag this here like so. So I don't need this anymore. I'm going to delete it, and let's start bringing in our text. So I'm going to copy this, paste it, and this should be Roman. So the font I'm using is called the Helvetica Noir, and I'll position this here. Then I'm going to bring in my background, so I'm going to drag that and drop here like so, and I'm going to scale that down, set it here, and make this be behind all the layers, and I'm going to position this somewhere around here, just like so. All right, now notice I didn't move it too close to the text, because moving it too close is not going to make the text breathe. So I'm just going to position this here like so. So I'm going to sample a color from the illustration and fill it on my background. So I'm going to click the eyedropper tool and sample a color from here, and I'll create a new layer and call this BG. So now I have the color as my foreground color here, and I'm going to hold on the shortcut, which is Alt backspace, to apply the color to the layer. And next is I'm going to go to the theme, double click on it, and just change the color of this to this orange here. So I'm just going to click here and pick a color from here. All right, now the reason why I did that is I actually want to create more attention to the title. All right, then I need to bring in the pictures of the speakers. So I have 3 pictures. So I'm just going to draw a shape like so. All right, and I'm going to change the color to this. Now, just in case you don't have the color as part of the color on your shape tool, you can easily double click here and just pick a color from the project and hit OK, and it will be listed as part of the color you have here. Make it a little bit bigger. All right, then there's something I always like to do. I'm going to draw another shape, but I need to create a new layer and call this gutter. All right, so I'm just going to draw a very small rectangle shape here like so. All right, so this is going to serve as my gutter. So I'm going to put this here and put this here. Then let me change the color to something I'll be able to see. So I'm going to hit the Ctrl T on it, and I'll rotate it with Shift hold down, and I'll position this here. Then I'm going to make a copy of this and position this here. And move this, and just drag this and drag this. You know what? Let's just move everything close to this side. Alright, so it's always good to start from that side. So I'm just going to move this here. I'm going to move this here. Right click, I got it, move this here. Now drag another one here, drag another one here. Then I'll make a copy of this again and move this here like so, and move another one here just like so. So I'm going to hide the gutter because it's possible we're still going to use it again, and I need to bring in the names of the speakers. So I'm going to start with this one. All right, so I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste it. Okay, you can pick a color from here and hit OK, and I'm going to make the name more bolder. Make it bold, and I'm going to position this here. Enter. Alright, so I'm going to scale this down just like so, and I'm going to close the spacing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add another grid here. So all the names must fall on this line. Now where's my gutter? I need to bring my gutter out again, and this should be here like so, and I'm going to rotate it, and I'm going to position this here. Okay, and then drag another grid here like so, and I'm going to hide it, and we'll just type the profile, paste it, This should be Roman, and it should be smaller. All right. So I just want to position this here, just like so. It should come down. Let us select everything. Just push this up like so. Alright, so for this one, I'm going to make it bold. And I'm going to pick a color from here and select OK. So I'm going to hit the Ctrl H on my keyboard to hide the guides. And as you can see, we have neat layout. I'm going to hit Ctrl H again to bring back the guides. So what I'm going to do is to make a copy of this. Alright. And I'm going to just drag this and position this here. Alright. So I'm going to make this one a little bit abstract. And I'm just going to draw a shape just like so. And I'll change the color of the shape to this. I'll make it bigger. Alright. Here, like so. And I'm just going to click on the rectangle shape and click. I'm going to hit Ctrl I on my keyboard to reverse the mask. And I'll hold on Alt and click to clip it in the shape. And just scale this down like so. Alright, so if I hit the Ctrl H on my keyboard now, you see we have the final result of the artwork. Alright, so I need to explain the concept behind this project to you guys, but before I do that, I need to explain what estate planning is. Alright, so it means the entirety of what a person owns. Alright, all his assets, and the training is about how this asset will be managed. So I'll go straight to the illustration I use in this project. I'll start with the light bulb. So the light bulb represents idea. So I use this because the training is to share ideas with people on how they can manage their assets. The balloon, which is here, with the eye inside it shows discussion. All right, and the discussion is going to be about sharing ideas, which is why I used similar color for both the light bulb and the balloon. The magnifying glass, which means options, because there are different options of estate planning that will be shared during the training. And then the globe represents internet, because people need to use the organization websites to learn more about the program. And we have the location icon, which is this. It's there to show it doesn't matter where you are from, you can also join the webinar. The gray icons that I have as the background on the illustration represents what the organization provides. The chart represents growth, and then the gear icon represents services. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, guys. If you have not subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and remember to ring the bell so you'll be notified when I post my tutorial. And if you're able to achieve anything with the help of this video, kindly post it on your Instagram page and remember to tag me. My Instagram handle is right here on the screen. I'll see you guys again in my next video. Peace.